am down, and oh, my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdened be.
It is the month of October, and what this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in honor of that, I decided to do a pink look. This is also the look of the week for this week, so go to makeupgeek.com, and on the main page you'll see the inspiration look for that. It was kind of a retro look with her hair cut, and then she had these kind of feathers out, and then she had a very rounded pink and purple look, and with some black eyeliner and bright pink lips. So that's kind of my inspiration for this. But if you want to figure out how to do this look, keep on watching. So for the start of my look today, I'm going to use Bourjois liquid eyeshadow, and this is the pink colored one. It looks like this. So I'm going to put this on my lid, and it comes with a sponge tip applicator so it's easy to apply. And I'm just staying under the crease, making that shape, covering my whole lid. I'm going to take a very small flat shader brush and smooth out the edges of that eyeshadow. So I'm going around the edges and sweeping it up a little bit above the crease. And this is to soften it. Smooth that out some. Soften the edges so I don't have a harsh line there. And I am going to take the pink up above the crease because the look that I'm getting inspired by has that. It has lots of pink almost up to the brow bone really, and then some purple added in there. So you don't really need a lot of colors for this look. Take MAC's 242 brush, flat shader brush, and Urban Decay's Color in Scratch. This is the deluxe one, looks like this. One of my favorite pinks ever. This is really, really gorgeous. So we're going to pat this all over the lid, over that base. And it's just going to help that liquid shadow stay on. Well, not that it needs it because it's already dried, but it's just going to intensify that color a little bit. So apply this all over the lid, and then we're also, I flip the brush around and I'm sweeping it up above the crease. I'm just leaving enough space here for my highlighter, so I'm going about right there. I don't know if that kind of makes sense, but going up pretty high with that pink. Just blend it out. Then wipe off that brush really, really well, and I'm going in with MAC's Gesso. If you have Urban Decay's, I think it's called Yayo, Y-E-Y-O, I think that's a similar color. You just want a matte white color. I'm going to take some of that on that same brush and dab it under the brow bone and sweep it down. You want to use a soft brush for this. You don't want to use MAC's 239 because that's meant for packing on color, not getting an even thin coat of color. So that's my highlighter. I want something matte because all of this here is going to be shimmery. Then I'm going to take Urban Decay's Flash, and that's this color right here. You can see that. Any dark purple will work. Taking that same brush, the 242, and putting it just on the tip of the brush. I don't know if you can see that color. I'm going to flip it around like this and go in the crease. So I'm starting out here. What I'm going to do is draw a rounded shape going all the way into the tear duct. Now my eyes are naturally kind of rounded. If yours aren't, you can fake it and just create an upside down U shape like this. Then take some more of that flash color, brush turned up, and you're sweeping that purple up. This just gives it a nice soft effect. This actually would look really good for those of you who have smaller eyes because that kind of rounded shape almost makes your eyes look bigger because you're creating a very rounded crease which makes it look bigger. I don't really know how to explain it really well, but hopefully that makes some sense. So I'm going to continue to take that purple and sweep it up, concentrating the color in that crease, and then as it goes up it gets lighter. And that's the basic idea of that eye, so hope the camera hasn't been blurry. Then from there, I was going to put, and I forgot, some of the pink base by Bourjois, and that very small shader brush. Take some on the tip of it, and since you want something under your lower lashes to get the color to stick, because I'm going to put some pink under there, I'm going to use this as my base. So just do this when you do your upper lid. I just forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I'm usually really good at speaking. That's my strong point. I don't know, the last couple of videos I feel like I'm just, you know, my brain's shot or something. I'm just Okay, we're going to take MAC's 219 brush and some more of that pink shadow, that Scratch by Urban Decay, and we're going to smudge this over that base. And this is just going to keep that pink on there, make it more vibrant, stay on longer. So you definitely want a base. And that is it for that. Then I'm taking Urban Decay's 24/7 pencil, and that's the black one called Zero. I'm lining the waterline, so pull that down. Just line that. Normally I'd say if you want to keep this really soft, just leave this alone, but I'm going by the picture that has the black eyeliner there. So put enough on there, and since you have the powder and all that underneath, this won't slide on you. At least for me it doesn't, because I know a lot of you are asking me about that. So make sure anytime you use a cream, pencil, or shadow or anything, you want to set it with some sort of powder so it doesn't slide throughout the day. Okay, so I'm taking MAC's Black Track Fluid Line, or you can take L'Oreal Hips Gel Eyeliner, I'm using that Son Akashic angled brush, and I do have those for sale in the store for those of you who can't get to your Target, or if your Target doesn't have them, I do have them for sale. But take some of that cream or gel eyeliner and sweep this on the upper lashes. And the main idea of this is to make your lashes look thicker. Anytime you have a dark color kind of smudged into those upper lashes or swept across there, it automatically makes your lashes look thicker, which you want. So that's why I'm a big fan of black eyeliner up there. I know I wear it a lot in my looks, but if you have lighter coloring or hair color than me, then you can go with a dark brown. You just want something, it doesn't have to be an eyeliner, it could just be shadow smudged in there. It'll really make your eyelashes stand out. Okay, I'm using the Shu Imura eyelash curler, so start at the base and hold it for a couple seconds, let go, scoot it out. I'm just doing this for those of you who haven't used an eyelash curler, so don't think I'm talking down to you. Okay, so they're curled. I'm using Bourjois Volume Clubbing Mascara. This is one of my favorites. This one and the L'Oreal Voluminous one, those are both my favorites. So on my cheeks, I'm wearing MAC's Pleasantry Blush. And then on my lips, I took the Quartz Lip Liner by MAC, filled it in and pressed it so that way it was just a very thin coat. And then on top of it, I went with Urban Decay's Love Child lipstick. It's the new ones. It has a little sword on the end. Pull it out, and it's a really pretty pink color. And then on top of that, MAC's Dazzle Glass in Steppin' Out. This one here. So this is the final look. Something kind of fun, and then I put a little black clip in from Claire's. It's kind of a retro looking flower with a little glitter on it, just something fun. So hope you guys enjoy. Thanks again for watching and for subscribing, and don't forget to check out makeupgeek.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them on the forum. There's lots of people on there that can help you out. So thanks again, guys. Bye.